We are back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Much to it today. Just managed to get on earlier than usual for once. And try to get through it. See, there's the new daily and such. Right, hold on, let me double check. Let's chat. Yep, alright, it's working. What do we got? This is cool tunes versus something. Okay, one speller turn. And sent Screwdriver Heritage away. Can I use one spell? And already looked at the opponent's hand, so Duelist A knows exactly what to expect here. For it's over. It looked like there was much Duelist beat could have done in the first place. Eventually, they just got stopped by one Ash Blossom. That was all it took. And they got shut down. Sucks, but it happens. I really give props to Duelist A. Like, yeah, you can win if you got lucky with an opening draw that had a hand trap in it. Whatever. Alright. Move on. Better with the duels. Of course I'm going second.
Yes.
I don't really care either way. That's fine. Okay. Mementos. The main thing I'm doing here is just waiting for them to be done. The whole time they're just gonna wait. They're just gonna, at the end of it all, end up with a board with the 5,000 attack defense monster and the trap that gives them like a bunch of monster negates. That's it. That's the whole strat. No, it's not the whole strat. Let's see. One discards this. Alright, so his monsters won't be targetable. Then, what does the other ones do? This one here. Nope. One of the other monsters does something. I just forget what. Special summon. Oh. Another memento monster does something. I just forgot. I think it takes the monster. Yes. Field spell. Field spell do again. Alright, sets a trap. Okay. Oh yeah, here it is. Activate the monster effect. Yeah, this is it. Alright. What do we got from here? Oh, let's get these negates out the way, huh? Negate. One. Okay. Summon the Mattel. Silence the field or no? Use this. I'm in Clockwork Knight using this. On Link machine with a 1,000 less original attack. Yep. So we wait. Right. Use Clockwork Knight. And if he destroys this, I'm in a good spot. Alright. Oh, right. I can't use this effect because this is the only Clockwork Knight in the deck. What a fumble on the building of this deck. Oh, Konami. Alright, whatever. That's a failure. Nothing in the grave to make that useful. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a Clockwork Knight. He does have live targets. It's actually worse. We're good. Doesn't do anything when destroyed either, does it? That's unfortunate. if I didn't have Clockwork Knight in the hand, I could have baited out the Ash Blossom using Clockwork Knight's effect. If I had two. Oh well. Much differently, not much things I could have done differently here. Oh. It sucks, but oh well. What the hell? Time limit win. Okay. Had me dead 6 ways to Sunday. He took too long to do it. Brag. There's nothing to be proud of here. Well, we got Sword Stalker. I swear this card's due for a retrain. Formed by vengeful. Wait, I thought this was a fiend. Yeah. I swore this was a fiend type monster. Serious Puppeteer. Volcano. And Fortress number 2. See these old cards and I wonder which of these is going to get a retrain next. Maybe Mysterious Puppeteer, something that works with the gimmick puppets. Card is not treated as a puppet card, that's a shame. Okay. Alright, so what do we gotta do? Ritual, Synchro, Exceed. Traps, destroy cards. I can keep this up with this deck. I'll at least get the trap cards. First. Everybody here to us. Yeah, turn 1. Alright, that means they have like either Molcharmy or let's see. And this. Still nothing? Okay. Summon the Pile Bunker. How about now? You gonna use something now? Nope. Still nothing. Alright. We summon the Machine Lion. How about now? You gonna use something now? Nope. Amazing. Okay. I expected them to use something by now. Whatever. This and this. Search and summon. We're basically chain blocking Ash Blossom if he has it. What are you waiting for? There it is. Oh, so much for that. For the next one. Be the Brute Blues. See here. It's adding it to the hand, not summoning it, so the field spell. Field spell. Got the stage landing. We use the stage landing, and we are going to oh, yeah, here we go. We'll summon the Lambda Cannon. Target something in the grave at the hand. We'll grab the Pal Bunker. That. Let's see what you got. Alright, so we are looking at branded, huh? Okay. The Bestial Aluber only really cares if I'm using dragons myself. So I can ignore, I'm gonna ignore that. See if you have Fallen Valbaz in field or grave. Summon from the hand. You can fusion summon. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this. Summon, yeah. That. We're good. Stage. It gives him the option to use the effect even though it's not going to do anything. Alright, since I know it's branded, he's going to need to use spells eventually to get going, so we're going to summon the Cutter and the Gate Ready. Then we're going to blow up his card. Keeps giving him the option to activate something. I'm gonna set this and pass turn. I already saw his hand, so I know what he's working with. Yep. Regained, we are stopping that. Field spell. Oh, he drew Ash Blossom off the top. Okay. Bravo. Well done. The stage landing to prevent that thing's destruction. I kind of need that. Thankfully, I do know. I I'm not sure if I remember exactly what that was, but I don't think it's anything that's too devastating. Group blues. We're gonna get another card. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're better off getting the stage landing just to set up another bit of protection. All right. Then we're grabbing this, the Vulcan rocket. Use that to destroy this and this. This. Your brand stellar trap. Brand it regained again. Well, that would be a problem for me. So we're gonna grab this, the driller, for next turn. Summon the Power Bunker. And actually, I don't need to do anything else. I win. And then blues can attack twice. Alright. Made short work of a branded player. Being able to rip the Cartesia out of the opening hand is rough. Sadly, I couldn't get that. It's gonna be a while before I get that either of these done. $15 more. Alright, so 1,500 more points. 1,600. So, 1,600 more points to go. What do I gotta do? I'll just keep winning. Fine. Deja vu. Air effects are negated completely, so can't do that anymore. Go for this. If I use Therian, I'll be able to make sure I can negate another form of interruption. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Lionel. Now we're gonna go for Brute Blues. That's right. Got something. Oh, another one. Right. Even if he had a third one in his opening hand, you can't use it now. Field spell. Field spell grabs the stage landing. Since you don't want to have much of an opening hand, I'll help that along because I'm so nice. Summon the Lambda Cannon. Let's see, I can grab something and add it to hand. Sure. See the reason why not? Why not? Sure. I'll grab this. Effect. God. Oh! You got this! Crimson Gaia. Okay, yeah, well, I'll be sure to stop that. We'll summon this to your field. Alright, so it's Red Dragon Archfiend, huh? Right. We'll summon the Driller. I'll use this because this is the Valken Rocket's not a quick effect, so I'm better off using this now. Got one, so I can negate that monster. I can get rid of his Crimson Gaia. I'm not going to waste my time on the Resonator. If he uses the Resonator to grab a monster, I'll just blow up whatever monster he summons with the Driller. Problem solved. Okay, I'll kill the Crimson Resonator as soon as you summon it. He is. I even have to? Oh, he summoned it in defense. Wait. That, on the other hand, I will blow up. Crap, this only targets monsters. That's a bit of a mistake on my end. Alright, then, Spider's not gonna do much for me right now. I guess I'll just use Lambda. So I can take whatever monster he summons. And special summon, target that to the graveyard. We're sending, I don't know. Maybe he's doing anything in the grave? Send the Pile Bunker. If I had to guess, he'll probably grab Soul Resonator. I let him. I don't have to let him. Screw him. So I had to dump like 3 infinite impermanence on 2 of them on me. Enjoy how it feels. And from there I went. RB operation test. Effect. Is this summon an attack? Immediately grab. Oh. You know what? I'll grab this. Rocket. Valken Rocket's effect. These both up. And we summon another driller. Why not? Realized how screwed he was for trying to rely on hand traps to save him. Those were more extenders on the Red Dragon Archfiend play. He might have been able to do something. Yeah. Well. We need 26 more. Deck summons, easy enough. More duels in general. Right. We got 300 gems overall from that last win. Love to see it. Let's get on with it. Well, that's unfortunate. So, get started. Stage landing. Special summons. Period. Okay. And then Brute Blues. Summon the Cutter. Effect the search for something else. Grabbing the field spell, of course. Brutal. It's even activated. Okay. I'll just activate Clockwork Knight. I don't really have anything else I can do here. Let's just guide it. But the Droll and Mockbird. Do an overtake. I have no idea how badly that's going to screw me over, so I'll just negate it. And then I have no frame of understanding of what I'm dealing with here, that's what I mean. Okay, keep it coming. Synchro deck. There's no way they only have one starter. Is it Cool Tunes? Of course it is. I've seen this before. GG's will spiral out. Okay. I did go away from keyboard, admittedly. I was under the impression they were going to take a long time for their combo, so I was like, well, I don't need to be here to see this. So I stepped away for a bit. Nothing against the opponent. I'm sure they did pretty well. Obviously, they won. Just the synchro combos take a long time. All right. Keep it going. This unfortunately does feel like it's more of a matter of who goes first as opposed to who has a really, like, the better strategy. Alright, let's see. Start it. And the cutter. And the rocket. Almost summon Lion. Alright. We begin. 2. Valkan booster. Assuming it's not a infinite impermanence in hand, this stops it. This will stop an Ash Blossom. Grab the field spell. You said field spell. I don't have to grab any of these since I already have the stage ground to hand. We'll grab RB next phase. Take this to summon the Lambda Cannon. And this. You said cannon. Oh wow, look at that. Would you look at that? Oh man, that's very telling. Very unfortunate for my opponent. Since I now know what to expect, I can just adjust the board to avoid having to deal with this crap. For the most part. Alright, use this. We are going to summon a cutter to be ready to negate the obvious attempt of summoning his name. What are those bootleg TG cards doing in my game? Above, it turns out that's just your game. So we get to have a whole bunch of, we get to have this customizable giant robot. This and these obviously is 2 materials. Summon Brute Blues. Ow. As to say, I do have to make sure I don't get screwed over by the opponent too badly. Because he has 2 Winged Dragon of Ross in his hand. I can only use that once per turn, so we're going to grab Last Stand. This. Stop. Support, please. They already have a lot of support. Hold on. No, I can't use this. This just summons a monster. He has 2 Winged Dragon Raw Sphere modes in hand, so I can't play into that. I don't mind running it. Oh, hold on. Oh, this only negates monster effects. God damn it. That's unfortunate. I use 1 Millennium Ankh per turn. And after that, I will summon a Driller, just in case he sets something else. I thought you can only use this once per turn. What the hell happened? Oh, nope, it's not once per turn. Damn. Damn, that sucks. Okay. See, now if you were running Mitsurugi, you could have played Sphere mode and won. A good chance of that, yeah. Here's what I'll do. Use this. Oh wait, no, it can't be destroyed by card effect. What a waste of my time. What do I do here? Read this. Summon a monster. If nothing else, it'll power him up so I don't have to worry about dying. Summon the Lambda Blade. He can be targeted. He can be targeted. He just can't be destroyed. So I can just take it. Right. Send something to the grave. We'll send this to the grave for protection. Oh, it's only during the main phase that I get that other effect. Alright. We'll use this. Whatever. Effects are all negated, so you just blow yourself up. Good riddance. There! I did have an answer to Exodia. You see that? I didn't need to worry about playing Mitsurugi. These random robots just get the job done. Alright, let's see, what are we at? Well, now I can just go for the win. Setup is done. Stage landing. The open was one of your card draws like Ash Blossom? What's taking so long? You got 2 of these in Sphere mode. Okay. Connection. Yeah, right. It's an obvious rage quit. Alright. Being able to rip cards from the opponent's hand. Ah man, that's so busted. I should make my own version and just include Mind Crush to just really hammer away at the opponent's hand. Alright. Keep it going. By the way, Bob Hairstylist, welcome back. It's been a while since I saw you. Actually, we go first. Pretty much every deck is go for. All these loner decks are go first decks. Wait, the event is actually up. I mean, it depends on how much you actually want to get the gems. If you don't really care, then it's whatever. Here goes. Not the ideal opening hand, but it's better than nothing. Keep the gems for later. Pack you're looking forward to? We're gonna use the cannon to grab the field spell. Use the field spell to grab this. Yeah, the landing. We use it's gonna give us air cutter. Okay, right there. And we summon from the deck the Lambda Cannon. Right. That I know of, I just wanna. No, that's actually fair. Like, there's always going to be new cards, and you never know when a deck you like is going to get new support. So you might as well. Alright, what am I up against? I'm up against Heroes. Oh god, it's Heroes. Okay, so, what does this do again? This card is sent to the grave, target one card in your opponent's grave and banish it! Oh, fuck you! No! Alright. If this card is sent to the grave by card effect, set one mass change from deck to hand. Ah, that's so bad. Alright, well, you know what? Still have to get rid of the ejector. Because that will do that'll do way more harm to me if I leave that alive. Never mind! Okay. My opponent saw that, it's like, nah, screw it. My best card! Okay. The upcoming deck or two is Heka Hands. Exactly what does the artwork look like for Heka Hands? Oh, I got this. Depicting moonlit arrowhead striking down a foe of the gods for those who draw out the true power of the divine bow. See, the problem I have with a lot of the protectors now is they have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel watermark, and that just pulls out any sense of immersion I would have for enjoying the artwork. I pass on most of it. You notice the artwork on the basic protector doesn't have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel watermark. Of my Eldritch Horrors. Oh, that's what it looks like. Send the link of one of the cards. Sure, you know what? You have my Discord, right? I can literally alt tab and check that now. Let's see. ad going on. Here it is. Okay. I'm looking for it. Wait, are you in my Discord? Take a quick break during these ad breaks anyway. Also, I don't think I have the Discord. Oh. Left a ton of servers a while back. You know what? I had a point when I was scrolling through a lot of servers because I joined way too many. So I get that. So it's not even that they're bad, it's just that there's a lot. Something has to give at some point, so I get it. In that case, yeah, just send the link. Too many. Everyone has their own limitation on how much is too much, so don't worry about it. It is. There it is. I have a lot of hands. Let's see what we're looking at here. Hacka hands yad. Oh. Doesn't seem all that bad to me. Image. That. This looks fine. Oh wait, no, I see it. The wing is literally just a bunch of hands. Okay, there it is. It is weird. Illusion monster. Of course they are. Our battles. Now there's okay, so it's keeping that illusion gimmick. Centered around stealing cards. Deal this card in hand, shuffle it into the deck, then add a spell or trap. Sure. This card is sent to the grave. One heck of hand spell and trap in the grave, set it. Sure. Okay. It's a level 6 monster. Not what we expect. Well, if this is anything to go off of, I might pass just because it's gonna creep. The archetype might just creep me out. I have done that before. Like I'll see how powerful gimmick puppets are, but it's like, nah, they look weird. Out of the 2 searchers, every card says steal a card. So what? Like, they'll grab a spell or trap the opponent controls and set it to your side of the field too? Is it just monsters? If it's just monsters, then we already have, what is it called? That one Aqua archetype. Gradles. Yeah. We already have an archetype that centers around just stealing monsters. Well, unless it grabs spell and traps too, it's kind of just meh. Wow. Power grows every day. I made the brutal move of leaning back into my chair. Clearly. My opponent had no chance after that. And I get 5 gems for that. I did nothing to deserve that. Okay. Let's see. Grab a monster from their hand, deck, extra deck, and graveyard. So what? You just summon monsters from the extra deck? You can just summon their boss monster and take it for yourself? Like, all summon limitations be damned? In Capcom and the R&B department didn't think that archetype wasn't gonna get banned? It's RNG based, but you can just snag a boss monster. Yeah, that's really dumb. Like, in this instance, Hecka Hands could grab the Exodia Incarnate. No. I'm just not gonna let you. You just showed me you don't even have the Millennium Ankh in hand. So yeah, you're good. That's fair. My graveyard is shut off. Make this work. This. Gotta grab stuff I can do without. So we'll grab this. A minute. Summon this. 3 Brute Blues. Use Brute Blues. We're going to grab the Valkan Rocket. Summon the Valkan Rocket. Use its effect. And destroy this. And another card. What is this? And there it is. What's that? Conditions still apply, like if it says can only be summoned. Oh. The steals from the extra deck. It's on quick effect too. God damn. As soon as you see your opponent went through all the effort to make reach all the conditions, you summon this. Let me click this. Let me see this. Fusion of 3 Heka hands. Not even hard to do. Freaky. Still generic monsters that don't have specific conditions, though. This card battles a monster. It's destroyed. Yeah. During the main phase, look at 2 random face-down cards in the opponent's extra deck, and if you do, special summon one of them to your field. Dude, that doesn't say anything about generics. If you draw lucky, you just get it. This fusion summoned card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect. You take control of any number of monsters they control. That's such BS. It just says you take control. It doesn't target. Ignoring summoning conditions. Yeah, but it does say you just. But if you're just going to grab 2 face-down cards from the opponent's extra deck, then yeah, what summon conditions could be fulfilled at that point? It doesn't tell you to have the appropriate tuner or non-tuner material. Or leveled monsters, or anything. It just says, grab 2 randoms. You see them? Pick one. It's yours now. The end. That's all it says. It says something like can only be special summoned. Oh, I get what you mean. If a card's like the let's see, Gladiator Beast. Like all of them say can only be special summoned by returning monsters from the field to the deck. So something like that wouldn't be able to be taken. I could take someone's Firewall Terahertz Dragon though, so like, damn. Let's see, Boral End Dragon and Boral Shroud Dragon basically just say they need monsters, so it's over. There's nothing saying they can't be special summoned from the graveyard later or anything like that. That is such BS. Your decks hate this card. I bet! I mean, generally speaking, anything that goes into a synchro, like into an extra deck, is really going to screw over a lot of people. Most synchro boss monsters are technically generic. Not technically generic, they are. Well, some of them are generic and their effect is real specific to the deck they're in. I guess there's that. Let's see. How much is my opponent going to stop me from playing the game? And permanents. Oh. That's awesome. You know what? That's fine, because then I'm just gonna go for this. Grab you. On to Therian, King Regulus. I have a negate in case he has something else up his sleeve. Again, booster. Summon this, I can grab a card from the... Send a card from deck or grave. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to use this other effect anyway. I'm going to send... Driller. What a funny card they have. I'll have to check it when I'm not on a timer. I have gotten screwed over so many times by taking too much time on the time with my moves. 2 counter traps to say negate and steal. Right, we're grabbing Field Spell, of course. Field Spell grabs the landing. Counter traps that say negate and steal. Wow. If they hate you. Like the heck of hands just hates people so much. Who made this archetype and thought this is a fair and balanced game? We're grabbing this. Run the cannon. Let's see, what am I up against? Oh, it is a synchro deck. Look at that. Alright, let's see here. How do I screw you over for trying to play fair? Oh, Quillbolt Hedgehog. Alright, that needs to be in the grave first. What about this? Discard this and a tuner. Add a synchron monster. Oh, that unbricks a hand pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna grab the junk converter then. Got it. Special summon. Junk converter. Caught you trying to have fun. Such BS. Okay. I'm gonna grab this because the main thing is just to destroy that. I'm gonna just summon the driller to blow up the next card he plays. Set this to get rid of another card he might play. And we're done. I know the cards in his hand. Quillbolt Hedgehog, Junk Synchron, and then something about the I think one of the Majestic Stardust. I kind of ignored that card. It had a lot of text. Let's see. Found the Synchro Summon. Oh, yeah, I'm not wasting a negate on that. You can have that. On the other hand, I have no problem negating and destroying. counters. Sark type. Hecka hands with Chimera. Up. Sending all the cards, I'll sum up the effects. One says excavate 3 cards off opponent's deck, summon a monster. Okay. He's just giving up. Wait. The opponent's hand. No. Get a random card in the opponent's hand. If it's a monster, summon it. Quick effect, summon a card from opponent's grave. Then the searcher set spell and trap. Summon a monster from deck. They also have an alternate summoning condition, which is your opponent adding cards to hand outside of draw phase. Summon the Pile Bunker. Hurry up and win this duel real quick. They're adding another landing because I can. Ending this duel. On the off chance you have something else. That. Summon it. Because I can. Summon one of these. Summon one Synchro Monster. Crimson Dragon. Can't even use its effect, can you? Add a monster from deck to hand. You know what? Here. Game was rigged from the start. Don't even get that. What a weak card. Jeez. Okay. What else does this archetype do? Yeah, they also have an extra deck searcher. You can contact summon. On field effect is take control of a monster your opponent controls. Never mind, highlight. Field effect is on the other fusion. Still pretty good. Yeah, only like, what am I supposed like? Okay, so if people run Hecka hands, like, move brainwashing is gonna be one of the most overused extra deck or side deck cards. Alright, we got the L-Code Nexus. I have acquired the title for the Link Summon. Like, what do I go for next? Synchros or fusions? Let's see, what are the titles? It's Overdrive. Your limits, that's a new frontier. And swirling light gives birth to a monster. Perhaps I should go for having the F vortex, just because of where my mind goes. No, if it's meta, but it feels broken as fuck. No kidding! Just running the pockets. If RNG treats you right, not even be able to play the game. It becomes... Okay, the problem with decks like Hekahan, that whole strategy, further cements how people complain that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is becoming more of a matchup of whoever goes first wins. I don't know how Link Summoning is like the lowest group here, considering how easily I was able to keep winning. The other strategies are just popular. Alright. Thunder decks and synchros. Dragons. This dragon. Duel. No. No, I don't think making a deck that makes its whole focus on assault mode is the best idea. At least not unless you're making it yourself. It's probably not going to end well. Not as bad as the new Alistair cards. Say banish 3 from an opponent's extra deck. Oh my god. That is bad. Alright, wait. Okay. So, it seems like everyone figured since people didn't really play too much of Dogmatica, that going after an opponent's extra deck wasn't the end-all be-all strategy. To be honest, yeah, ripping out the opponent's extra deck, depending on what they're playing, it destroys anything they can really do. Especially if you get lucky, or like if you take out the right 3 cards. Then they're just bricking. Like, a good example, easy example would be like playing Dragon Links, and then somebody takes out all your strikes. That one link monster searches boot sector. I don't know. Like, a lot of cards that are like needed to be played in order to run a deck effectively, and so targeting the extra deck is kind of just BS. So Spirit. Oh, another card. See what this one is. Invoked Transcendence Aeon. That looks awesome. 3,800 attack too. Alright, yeah. What does this do? 2 fusions with different attributes. Depending on the deck, that's incredibly easy for everyone. A lot of fusion decks should be able to do this. And it could do this. This card is fusion summoned. You can banish cards from the field and or graveyards. The number of materials used. And if you use 3 or more, you can look at the opponent's extra deck, and if you do, banish up to 3 cards from it. Declare 1 attribute. It's not even done. Declare 1 attribute. All other monsters currently on the field become that attribute, which can very much hinder a lot of other strategies that rely on, attribute. Because you just call divine attribute. Because divine attribute is available, you stop a lot of things people can do. Use this in Magistus, by the way, because they got new support too. Attribute. Look at their extra deck and banish. It's not fair. You can only run 3 of a card. That is true. Then they also have a quick play they can use to fusion summon again on your opponent's turn. Alright, now hold on. I will point this out though. What you're saying implies that you managed to play what? This needs 3 fusions of different attributes. You're assuming that you managed to get a board that had at least 6 or 5 fusion monsters on the field overall. You know, you could use Invoked Transcendence Aeon as one of the options. So, you know, we don't have to count that. Still, you have to summon 3 fusions, then fusion Aeon, then you need to summon 2 more fusions, and then fusion summon them. If you do all that, you kind of deserve to be able to do something powerful. Remember, I had to... Let me show you something. Alright, sure. I will point this out though, like, someone used to complain, I used to run a Utopia deck before Kaijus came out, and someone complained that I played a duel and the opponent was completely, like, stumped. Like, it was one of the ranked up versions of Hope, I forget which one. Then he had the weapon that kept him from being targeted, couldn't be destroyed by card effects, and then I still had like 5 or 6 cards in hand. And he's like, this is so broken. And I said I had to use more than half of my deck and more than half of my life points to get this board. It better be broken. Like, at some point, if you put in a lot of effort, you should get some payoff for your efforts. You just suggested it requires a lot of effort. Cards negate that argument of being hard. Okay, hold on. Invocation Sword. Okay. It's a quick play, fusion summon a monster from your extra deck using monsters you control. Okay, that's normal. Yeah, that's... Alright, hold on. If summoning an invoked fusion monster this way, you can also banish monsters from your graveyard as material. Okay, hold on, wait, let me see what the other card is. Invoked Babylon. Right? Alistair plus 1 lighter earth monster. Oh, that's easy. You just use 2 Alistair. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Veracam, the artificial spirit or magical name Rosa Mundi from deck to hand. I don't know what those are, but okay. Then you banish it. Banish this. You can banish this card from the graveyard. Target 1 fusion monster you control. All monsters your opponent currently controls lose attack to that. Don't know what the cards this is searching does. Alright, negate. Return monsters from your banish to graveyard as material. Huh. How are you doing that? Alistair the Reminiscent. Okay. Oh, he's dark. I thought he was light. Never mind. You can use some other Magistus cards to make up for that. Alright. If this card is in your hand, target a spellcaster, monster, or fusion monster on the field, special summon this. That monster gains 1,000 attack. Okay. No more special summoned or flipped face up, no matter how it goes. You can banish 1 invoked monster from your extra deck. 1 invocation. Okay, so you banish them. They can't be used that way. But then Veracam, the artificial spirit. You have Alistair on the field or grave, special summon this from the hand, sure. Discard a special summon, set one invocation or a spell that mentions it, that's fine. Your opponent activates a card or effect in response to the activation of a fusion monster's effect. Banish this card from the field. If you do, negate the opponent's effect. If you do, banish that card. Negate and banish. I'm not mad at that. It can only happen when the opponent's trying to screw you over. Yeah, that's fine. Having searches isn't bad. Invocation Sword is the evil one. Makes it so your banished cards go back to the grave. Fusions. Wait, is that what it said? Sword. I thought it said use monsters you control. Oh, no, never mind. Summon. If using an invoked, return banished monsters to the grave as material. I didn't read it right. I thought it was going to banish from the grave. It takes them from the grave and puts them back in, or takes them from banish and puts them back into the grave. Is the invocation actually banished from the grave? Okay. Yeah, that's makes Aeon bullshit now. Alright, well, you know what happens when that comes out. Aeon's either going to get errata or banned real quick because that's bullshit. I already saw something similar with Kashtira when people were using that one. There was a number psychic monster that would banish whenever a card was banished face down. It says banish cards from the opponent's deck equal to the number of face down banished cards, and then eventually, naturally, that card got banned. Like something similar is just gonna happen. What am I working with? Should I try? What am I more interested in? Assault mode. Ice barrier, not really. Let me see something here though. This has the zero dragon of the ice barrier. Will I even summon this? Why did they print Aeon? To sell packs. They just said banish from field or something. Now, here's an easy way to fix it. Have it say banish monsters of banish 3 monsters of different names. There you go. Like there was already a monster that does that. I forget its name. It's like True Draco of Disaster or something like that. It's an Earth True Draco monster. Let's see if I can go find it. Say delete your opponent's cards. Obviously, I'm not going to edit this, but let's see. Disaster. It's not a lot of cards. Here it is. This guy, True King Lithosogem, the Disaster, already exists. It's been out for a long time. If you summon it in the right conditions, you can look at the opponent's extra deck and banish up to 3 monsters from it with different names. Thing has never been banned. It's still not seeing a lot of play anyway. There you go. Run something like if they had worded it like that, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. The part where you can specifically target on like what cards you banish. Get all 3 copies of something. That's where the problem comes in. See play in dinos. I would imagine. By the way, hello Tormented Salad. Me and Bub are going over new cards that we expect to see in Master Duel. Use that card. Yeah, used to. The key part of that sentence is used to. It was good, but it wasn't busted good to where you felt like, you know, you have to keep running an Earth deck in order to keep running Disaster because it's too good to pass up. Aeon is not worded that way. Alright. So it does. The loner decks do state that Black Rose is the easiest of the synchro decks to use. So I should probably stick with this just to avoid screwing myself over from confusion. Yeah. I would just go for this. But wait, let me actually read what it says. Multi-level 1, a Rose Dragon deck that specializes in chipping away at your opponent's life points. Use the effect of plant and dragon monsters to add powerful synchro monsters, including Bramble Rose Dragon, to the field. After using the effect of Bramble Rose Dragon to reduce your opponent's life points, use the effect of Black Rose Dragon, which was summoned with the effect of Bramble Rose Dragon, to destroy your Black Rose Garden and chip away at the opponent's remaining life points. Okay, and Bramble Rose Dragon does what? Each time the opponent activates a monster effect, inflicts 600 damage. It's just a Black-Winged Assault Dragon. Well, this is. Only for monster effects. It's not like Masquerade was a bad card either, so this is just the synchro variation. The Exceed version is Dark Metal Flare Dragon. Fusion's version is Masquerade, and the synchro version is this. If you don't count the Black-Winged Assault Dragon. It's a main deck monster. Aeon is a monster you can use twice if you go first. Even if it's worded like that, you get to banish 6 on turn 1. Huh. Make their pockets hurt. They start doing too much, you black hole the field. It's not black hole, it's worse than that. You gotta remember, Black Rose Dragon doesn't destroy just monsters, it destroys monsters and spell and traps. It completely nukes the board. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that's what it does. If this card is destroyed, inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each plant in your grave and banishment. How many are we working with here? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plants. 15, 16, 17, 18 plant monsters total. At the end of the day, it's only 1,800 life points. That's nothing. That's really nothing. Black Rose be the term. Sure. Z-Hark better. Real for real. I haven't played Zark. Like, I tried, like, somebody helped me with building a deck. I just don't have all the pieces to it yet. I have a few decks like that. Odd Eyes is one of them. Where is it? Odd Eyes Rain. Essentially just a Zark deck. Although I was told I only need to use one copy, even though I have two. I'm missing like 1, 2, 3, or 5 ultra rares. Will we get it to work? Put that aside. Reminds me, Zark is getting new support already! You know what? Considering how many times heroes get support, you know, it's fine. Honestly, I thought they were gonna keep giving, they were gonna keep focusing on all the 5Ds cards. Like we get more Morphotronics and more Power Tool Dragon support or something. Let's see. We got Ancient Dragon. Yeah, never mind. A Power Tool Dragon. I guess there's nothing really else to give 5Ds. Wow, this is gonna make this a lot easier. Okay. Our special summon, add a Black Rose Dragon card. This is normal summon, special summon a Rose Dragon monster from hand or grave. Won't be able to summon this. And summon this combo here. Dragon Tuner. Wait, okay, so summon this and summon, then using its effect, or just because I could summon a Plant Tuner, and then I could use that to special summon White Rose Dragon, and then White Rose Dragon can summon the Rox Rose Dragon. Yeah. This card's in the grave. You destroy this card to your hand. Sure. Alright, no, this works. My opponent is running, unfortunately, Heroes. Really hope I don't have to see Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. The only hero card I really hate. I mean, there's other ones that are bad or annoying, but Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer just pisses me off. Always has. Not even an elemental hero card, and they'll still run that stupid card. Starving Venom effect. Now on summon, negate and set the attack of a monster to 0. Quick effect is just poly. Fusion summon then the dark monsters on either field in response to effects. Okay. I'm screwed. I'm just screwed. Okay, whatever. Our games, Hearthstone added some funny ones. Now legendaries that come with other legendary cards that interact with each other. Alright. You're gonna have to elaborate. Is it like giant robots combining or what? Is it like Swamp Battle Guard and Lava Battle Guard? I got Predaplant support too. Summon Black Rose and win. And Black Rose and GG for real for real. Alright, I'll try. Let me show you exactly what I expect to happen. I'll summon this, which should let me special summon Rox Rose. Then the opponent's going to use Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, and it blows up my monster like I knew it would. Then he uses favorite contact too. There's Lady as who comes with 2 locations, and one of them power the other one up. Rogue has one. Comes with King Lane. His name was. Right. Summon this. Effect. Oh, but wait, look at this. What? The obvious negate happens. That's why I hate Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, everybody. Yes, board full of negates. It's like, oh, I caught you trying to have fun. Well, admittedly, I would have killed him. I would have killed him if I could, so I can't really complain too much. It was who shoots first. Yeah, it's lame, but that's heroes. Actually, just heroes for you. Still going on about Hearthstone's new set. Druid, the Druid location summons a copy of a friendly minion, and the other fills in with temporary field spells. Could have used this, it just wouldn't have done anything. It actually turns out better just to be able to stop the Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer to stay on the field. It doesn't do much, but still. It gives you a friendly minion. It fills your hand with temporary spells. The copy. One. Power doubles the stats of the copy. Spell 1 makes the temporary cast twice. Alright. Yeah. All of the 4 dragons around Zart got support. So Clearwing, Performa Pals, Phantom Knights too. It's gonna come in. Dude, Speedroids never stops getting support. feels like Speedroids is the obvious favorite of all four dragons. And like, I know Odd Eyes gets support. It's just every time Odd Eyes gets support, you're either playing an entirely new deck or the support kind of gets passed over. When Clearwing Synchro Dragon gets support, it always ties together with all the other Synchro Dragons. Phantom Knights, so. Alright, yeah, Phantom Knights getting new support is pretty great. Alright, hurry up. Have fun, hero. Speedroid's ever actually been relevant instead of one of its boss monsters in Terra Top? Yes. Yes, it has. I don't run... the only reason I don't run Speedroids is the same reason I don't really run a branded deck. And it's because almost every single really good card they have is an ultra rare. Like, the entire deck is virtually ultra rares. Void punks. Huh. Alright, well, for now, I'm going to take a quick break. Been at this for... Well, I've been at this for a while. I know an ad's about to play, but screw it. I gotta eat something. Thank you all for joining me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I don't have to end the stream if I know I'm going to be right back. But I'm coming back with Slay the Spire too. See you all then, but until then, please take care. I'm going to put this on Be Right Back. Eventually the music will stop. Alright. And more or less, we are back. Just give me a moment to make one last change here. Here we go. We good to go. Just to be sure. Here. All right. Hi, Dragon. Let's see. Should be enough, but just to be sure, test chat. I'm up. All right. All right. We're switching up to Slay the Spire 2. Doing the climb of the defect. I had to figure out which route to go up. And after I thought about it already, and I decided on this path because I want to find out what happens to the Sword of the Stone after defeating 5 elites. Assuming I survive fighting 5 elites. Yes. Are you? I'm doing well enough. Could always do better, but I could be doing worse. So I won't complain too much. How are you? Power. An additional time. So, not too much I can do against this guy. We're just gonna prep for the next turn, hopefully getting a power card. No power card. That's okay. Fully block that. So doesn't matter. I can play the entire hand. And just hit him with the claws. Alright. We'll use the hot fix. Rainbow. Sadly, I don't heal enough to take some serious damage here. This isn't even an elite. This is what's so annoying about this. Knight. Damage. Signal boost. Another loop. My defenses are not going up as much as the damage is. It's pretty bad. He's done. Well, actually, no, he's dead. It doesn't matter. What do we got here? Bulk up. Three strength, 3 dex. Yeah, I should go for this. Eh. Or alright, sure, why not? See what happens. Plus and light. Okay, don't really have much here. Okay. Oh. I should use this first. Oh well. And the Icelands. Perfect. Alright, and sure. We'll go for Uproar. The worst that could happen, right? Here. Did you enter? A raspy voice calls out to enter a mystic hut. Destiny has brought you here. We must uncover your future and fortune so you can save us all. Okay, here are the options for the Crystal Sphere reading. Be sure to sign this waiver as well. Right? Merchant is too far in the future to be taking on debt. 3 readings. All right. Say just stacking up on these claws is good. Doesn't really matter. Dual cast. Rainbow. Battery and strike. Light. Oh. You know what? Should use this first. Do another bulk up. Claw in case one of the two random cards is another claw. What did it use? Actually, if I fill the deck full of uproars, doesn't that mean it would just pull every single uproar? Fast and light. Fix. Boost. That. Uproar. Another block. Pretty sure my opponent's going down before that happens. This comes up again. Wait, no. Or might lose now. 7. All right, so times 28. No, I'd survive. That's it. Another claw. Okay. I'm gonna fight an elite regardless, so see if this helps. Merchant. Strength potion. Build. That's at the end of combat. See, while you have no potions, you have 2 additional decks. Rid of another one of these strikes. Just gets in the way at this point. Not sure. Not sure how you're doing? Or you're not sure in regards to like what I was supposed to be doing in game? All right. Oh, you're probably responding to my question in regards to uproar. I just missed it. Hard. No. How many power cards do I even have? Not really. One. Yes. Ah. 2, 3. 5. Right. I forgot I got something here where every time I gain a card, I gain an additional card. I digress. 12 health. Wow. I'm in trouble now. Exhaust. It's into your hand. I am so screwed. Okay. Best I can think of is grab this so I can gain some extra defense whenever I block. That's the only way I'm really surviving right now. This. I won't be able to do anything after. Right. Let's just get these cards here, or these potions. And we'll hope for the best. Alright, so what kills me? A better robot. Mechanite. That's depressing. 25 damage. Okay. Right. Scrap a random power card. What do we get? Acetator. Three. Strength potion. Drink the flex potion. Attack potion. Right. Let's see. Focus. 1. In damage, put all 0/1 cost cards from your discard pile to your hand. All 0 of them. Got it. Good strike it is then. Right. Because there. Oscillants. 5, 10, 15. This, it's another 5. I'll use the block potion and the claw, and then use the loop. And now I survive another turn. Now that I have no potions, I'm going to gain extra defense from this. Okay, so I'm going to start every turn with at least 18 block. Hopefully I'm not going to avoid using anything that gives me anything other than frost at this point. I play as defensive as possible. Wait, no, I can cheat this. If I use this, I'll still have 4. I'll still have 3 energy left. That block, and then hit you with another ice lance. Thus, I survive it enough to turn. Oh, it's not even using damage this time. But still. Overheated. For some reason, I need 4 block. Okay. Goes Uproar. He's not doing anything damaging. 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. Thankfully, I get the benefit of the frost orbs first. $40 damage. Crap. Fix. 4. Right, so 12. Damn. I gained 40. Damn. Jeez. Only got four out of the 5 elites. I'll find out what this Sword of Stone does eventually. What was unlocked so far? It's unlocked by accumulating score. Ancients, Magnum Opus. Ancient trees are not all the same. Individual tree is shaped by its surroundings. Some are stout and bushy, while others are gnarled and knotted. Fully mature, a manifestation of its immense power is born within an ancient. See what we got. Book of 5 Rings. Every 5 cards you add to your deck, you heal 20 HP. Okay. That's great. Energy is now conserved between turns. Beautiful. Sorry, Gamma. Every time you play in 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Act 2 with the defect to reveal this epic effect. The scrapyard, the defect pondered its fate and purpose. Being okay at a host of functions not desirable. We all need to excel at a distinct function. While processing these questions, hello pops out another construct. Hello, defect responds. My name is Flaw. Disc. Start of each combat with one focus. Symbiotic virus. At the start of each combat, channel 1 dark. No. The first time you channel 7 orbs, each combat deal 30 damage to all enemies. Nice. Okay. Next we have Darv. Encounter all other ancients to reveal this epic. Tales from Spire, Darv. Spire's reopened, eh? More treasures for my collection. Darv smelled riches in the air and entered the spire on his trusty steed. Ancient Darv the Hoarder will now show up in your future runs. I saw it in a multiplayer run, so I don't know if that counts, but okay. Okay, so I have not beaten the game with 2. Technically, I beat it with the Necrobinder, so I just have to beat it with everyone else. I think I'm getting the idea on how to use the defect, so we'll stick with this one for now. Receive this blessing, go. Absolute. Obtain 2 relics. Also an additional strength and defense. I'll get the stone humidifier. Just to being able to raise max HP every turn is just too good. Every rest site anyway. Next up, we'll go. This route has more rest sites, I see, so we'll go this route. The playstyle gonna be this time around. What do I draw? Just defenders. That's it. To focus on lightning this time. Just the lightning, just anything that benefits the lightning orbs. On this nest. Let's see. Well, I could hatch this, then I wouldn't be able to just rest and thus I would miss out on max HP. So I'll double down and get more max HP. Yay. Crack the egg open and gobble it up. Good breakfast. Moving on. Lightning. Orbs. If the focus is to focus on lightning, probably be able to have multiple orbs. Oh yeah. I don't think anything else really matters here so far. We move on. It's not attacking me this turn, so we're just gonna use strikes. This. Fuck. And zap. Be it. Storm. Whenever you play a power, channel 1 lightning. Okay. Tater. And strike. Thankfully, the lightning doesn't care. That's it. What do we got next? Go to bulking up. Focus for E. Turn for each or have. Sure, I guess. Oh no, it says unique orb. Never mind. Next, rest up. Use max HP. On we go. Adonis. I ate Birdonis for breakfast. Strike it down. It's fine. We use this. Lightning rod. And I'll actually just defend here. So far, so good. Yeah, that's fine. Right. An extra 15 damage. Yeah, okay. We'll just end it here then. Riddance. 3 turns, gain energy. Why not? Frost, channel frost. 2 orbs. Sure. Once again, we focus on raising our max HP. Every other combat, your reward cards gain an additional power. It's neat. So this route, not because I'm avoiding the elite, but because I need to remove cards from the deck. Yes. Never. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. I literally drew every other power before the storm. Storm's looking like a really useless thing to have. Right? The 6, 15. I think I'm not sure if I win quite yet, but I get close. Um, what? I'm actually gonna skip it. See what we get. Channel lightning equal to the lightning already channeled this combat. That actually works. Here's one of these. Again, raise max HP. And sure, let's go for the other relic. He's in voltage yet. Right. Storm. Center. And that should be it. What do these do? Turn. If this is in your hand, take 3 damage. Great. Well. Oh wait, you know what? No, he's not actually dead from this. Last turn. Right, here goes. Channel lightning equal to the lightning already channeled this combat. So 8. Beautiful. There, vulnerable potion. If you add an attack card, upgrade it. Sure. You know, what can I grab? Algorithm, gain 1 block. Three. Fragment. And let's see what's over here. It's vegetation. The eye or what? Having taken the wrong path for a good while, you find yourself in a thick jungle of ferns, shrubs, and vines, especially vines. Exhaustion sets in, and a dark thought comes to mind. You are lost, unprepared, and the inevitability of death is approaching. What do you do? Wrath, heal 29, fight some enemies. Even though a rest site is right there. That doesn't make sense. Trudge on, gain 91 gold, lose 8 HP, but again, a rest site is right around the corner, so trudge on. Hack and slash your way through the jungle, but it goes on and on. Sustain yourself on strange fruits, crunchy bugs, and drink the nectar of glowing plants. You start feeling paranoid. You find a clearing, a trail, and some gold coins scattered on the ground. Amongst the coins are some crudely drawn maps. Problem solved. And of course, we just rest. Here we go. What is this? Oh yeah, this ended a run of mine when I was using the the ironclad a while ago. See if I do better this time around. That. Defend and oh, he's got the aggressive thing. Yeah, or what is it? Slippery. It's 8 times hit, only lose 1 HP. Yeah. Right. Right. It's too early to bother using Voltic now. Storm. Lightning. And again. Focus. Zap. Don't tell me. Okay. He didn't. I thought he was gonna add like 11 more intangibles to him. That's not the case. Defend. Two, three, four, five, six. All right. So that should be it. Play this Voltic. Channel 10 times. Ball. Now. No way. We get. Block. Start of your turn, gain 2 block for each unique orb. Nope. Shatter. Deal 15 damage to all enemies, invoke all your orbs. Let's shatter then. Servant construct still working. Why here? Why not at factory? It's played automatically at the start of each combat. Potions. Podcast. Oh, that does sound appealing. I think I'll go for the imbued shrimp, and then we'll make it so that I can't pick up. Damn it. To pick a power. Whatever. Make do. Here. All right. Let's get them all. And we should be able to deal with the rest of them easy enough. There. There. Down. That's it. Does this give me something towards lightning? There's this. Grab the storm. Right. Anything towards lightning here? Nope. Attacks, gain energy. Start of the third turn, gain strength attacks. Alright. Remove a card. Right. Wait, here we go. Trigger all lightning against the enemy. Here we go. Let's say that. Storm. Let's say that. And all lightning against the enemy. Sure. Why not? One more. And that's it. Fragment. There it is. Okay. Again, if there's nothing for lightning specifically, we're passing it by. That's nice, but no. Here. Move on. Got lightning specifically. Nope. Oh, we're just gonna remove a card. Another strike. No. These guys again. Form. Fragment. And just do lightning damage. Right. Am I gonna be able to rest soon? Nope. That's unfortunate. Incapacitator. Right. And kill them all. We got. Thunder. Whenever you evoke lightning, deal 6 damage to each enemy hit. Yep. Okay. Have anything specific that works here? Just gonna do a crap ton of damage to me. Pretty bad. Right. There. Thunder. Bend. Okay. Well, I had a good run. Let's see. I guess I could try, like, keep losing out right here. Right. So, the vulnerable potion at him. Why not? This. And there we go. An HP and a drink. Alright. I can actually rest if I survive this fight. All blessings, my opponent isn't actually doing anything this turn. All right, well, I need finally some much needed rest at the rest site. Made it with 1 HP. Hope this is good. Whenever you rest, you get 2 energy at the start of next combat. And so, of course, I'm going to the next rest site. We're gonna try to rest whenever we can, just because I'll get max HP too. What now? The Lost Wisp. In the distance is an odd sight. Mounds and mounds of deceased insects, surrounding what looks to be a small glowing moat. Seems to be an effective attractant for all manner of bugs, but you see it lash out some flames. Move closer to investigate. Capture Wisp. Add decay to the deck and obtain the Lost Wisp, or get 57 gold. At the end of your turn, this is in hand, take 2 damage. Oh, that's not so bad. Whenever you play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're grabbing it. Capture the Wisp. Approach the Wisp cautiously. The closer you get, the more it reacts to your presence. When in arm's reach, you grasp the Wisp, but it scalds you with a blast of hot steam and flame. Still, you fumble and wrestle the creature into submission. Eventually, the Wisp concedes and recognizes you as its new owner. Perfect. We just rest and raise our max HP again. Now it's like I was never at 1 HP. We go up here. Oh, okay. It's just these bugs. I can deal with this. Much easier now. Storm. Right. Should be able to finish. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be able to finish them off here. Let's hit it. Under. See again. Anything towards. Right. Yeah, I guess the thunder does it. Focus is supposed to be around lightning. There's storm, then thunder. Tap it and defend. There. Capacitator. Thunder. And the Tesla coil. All lightning against the enemy. It's over. Oh wow, it survived. I mean, yeah, it died right after, but still. Fairy in a bottle. Great. Anything towards lightning this time? And this is for unique orbs. All for each unique orb. Nope, nope. Alright, move on. Skip. Here goes. We use the storm. Crap. This is bad. I can't turn around. My good news here is I've been raising my max HP this whole time. Okay. So far, so good. Fragment. Alright, sadly, I can't just stay focused on this. I have to have them turn around. You know what? Have my cake and eat it too. It's a potion. Thunder. And I'll use the ball. And pass turn. Channel 16 times. See what happens. This is such a good card. Alright. Them being rare is nice and all, but happens. We have here Burial. The first card you play each turn is played an extra time. It's actually not bad. I think we'll go for that. Echo Form. Now Act 3 Glory. What do we got here? Aku, the first demon. Broken one. Let me perfect you. Okay. What do we got? Blood-soaked rose. One enthrall to your deck. Gain 1 energy at the start of turn. This card's in your hand. It must be played before other cards. It's eternal. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Distinguished Cape. Lose 9 max HP. Add 3 apparitions to your deck. Gain 1 intangible. Exhausted. Psst, I don't know about that. Voices Paradox. At the start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards into your hand and retain the chosen card. Into the chosen card. But I can't, it doesn't make it free or anything. It's just stuck in the hand. I don't know. None of these seem particularly good to me. I don't need stuff to deck. I don't want to stuff the deck any more than I already have it. I want it to be more consistent. So, with man, I'm stuck though. Every single thing here adds a card to my deck. Damn. Alright. Well, I'm screwed either way. I guess at least this one it comes up some of the time. Or whatever. Let's hope Rose it is. Friday, I was testing out the new Predaplant support. You use Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or Dueling Book or what? And aside from that, what'd you find out? Deck is still Dookie, but it has more starters now. Omega. Well, that's a new one to me. Is that the one that kind of looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Guess I'll go for the path that goes after the merchant still. Mega has mobile support and my friends use it, so I just defaulted to it. I get that. Alright. See what I can do with this opponent here. Powers. That. Just defend. Could be better, could be worse. I guess I could do this, invoke all the orbs, and then just... Yeah, I'll just do this and end it. Explosive ample. And damage to all enemies. Right. How many attack cards do I have anyway? 1, 2, Yeah, I'll get rid of the strength potion. I'm not going to get much use out of it anyway. Yeah. Lightning rod, sunder. All right. For the lightning. Here's hope. First things first, echo form. I'm not playing that this early. The power. Tap. You know what? I could, like, beat it the other way, but just using this, I can win now. Right. What do we got? Whenever you play a power, gain energy. You know what? I can't decide which one's better. I think I'll get the subroutine. Sure. We can go this route. Okay. Under. We'll dual cast. And wipe you. Step echo form. And just use the Tesla coil, because why not? And that's let's keep coming. Use capacitator. Thunder. Oh. Yeah, that spirals pretty quick. Alright, what do we got? Ear strike, don't care. Cell, vulnerable, no, don't care. We'll just call it, no. None of it's particularly good for what I'm doing. Not even the rare card. Right, what do we got now? Slime, vulnerable, frost. The subroutine is cute, but each elite combat with plus strength. Max HP. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15. Nah, we'll just remove the left. Oh, right. Remove decay. Need to keep that. And we'll call it for. And of course, it's another combat encounter. Incapacitator. See what else? Don't need the energy this time around, so waste. Here we go. Next construct. Use +2 storm. Defragment. And then the Tesla coil. And that should... Well, it won't end the fight, but it'll do something. Yes, it did something. Alright, thunder. Anything particularly good? Damage to each enemy hit. Sure. Have that. And keep it going. We got here. Battle-worn dummy. As you approach, it begins to rumble and fizzle and lights up brilliantly. Time to train. You have 3 turns to defeat me. Choose a setting or face lethal humiliation. Here are the options. After the terrifying message, the dummy carefully reads out detailed instructions. Use. Write a 75 HP dummy for a potion. 50 for 2 random cards, or 300 for a relic. I'll go for the relic. Setting 3. What could it be? Have 3 turns to defeat the battle. Oh, right. I only have 3 turns for this. Whoop. Hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Live and learn. Like, random attack card. And I applied null. And that's it for now. Dual cast, it's fine. Can I do this? I'll give it a shot. Okay. Storm. And the capacitator. This. Alright, we're getting there. Then the Tesla coil. Alright. For a week, humiliation has been administered. Dummy is silent for a moment and choose a lower setting next time. Have a nice day. Okay. Wasn't that bad. So this route, because I want to get more rewards as possible. Dice, gain energy, draw a card, sure. Rest up, increase my max HP. Here's what's over here. Tinker time. Navigating through an endless sea of corpses, you find a mad scientist scavenging for various scraps. Yes, hi, hello, you look like a capable fighter. I need a tester for my next atrocity device. How about it? Except create a custom card to add to your deck. What kind of tool will help you kill everyone? Mad scientist. Gadget. Yeah, you know what? We'll make the gadget. Power. Excellent choice. Now, what should it do? The scientist rubs her hands together with glee. Powers cost one less. Ooh, all done. This is for you. Now get out there and slaughter. Little did you know that scientists went on to create hundreds of weapons, resulting in several thousand deaths within the Spire. Little did I know, so I didn't know that, so it's fine. And raise max HP. And of course, we go to the merchant. We're the last strike card in the deck. And go on from there. Alright. Use the Echo Form first. And Storm. And I'll just use this. And that. I block as much as I can from all these attacks that come my way. And we use the Capacitator. Fragment. Subroutine. There. There. Let's see. I would have the powers cost one less one, but currently Echo Form is live, so I'd rather this ability be doubled. Go. Now I'll use Mad Scientist. And it's over. Is this? go. Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP when you enter a red. Anything for lightning? No, technically, no. That's loop. Yeah. Wait. It just triggers the most orb. Nah, I can do without literally any of this. I'm good. Here. Rest. Move on. Summon. This enemy intends to summon monsters. Yeah. As well get the setup started. No HP though. Hunger. Maker. Yeah, you're just gonna have to be hungry. Use this. Agitator. And then Thunder. Alright. Draw additional cards during your turn. Yes. Cast Thunder. And last, use this. Whenever you play a card, lose energy. Ow. Okay. And there we have it. I managed to beat this with the defect. Just focusing on lightning. What are you doing? Answer. Random garbled lines. Dare you? Make me. See, you dealt 1,448 damage to the architect, but it wasn't enough. You dealt a total of 2,628 damage to the architect. Architect still stands despite taking, oh boy, 144,118,606,666 damage from all who have faced him. If we stopped on the mark of the beast. God damn. Okay. Good job, everybody who played the game. What a number to end on at some point. The calm unlocked by accumulating score. Reopening. Light stopped consuming. The ground, dry and brittle, begins to moisten. The clouds around the spire douse the lands. The sunlight pierces through newly formed cracks in the clouds. It has been done. Someone had slain the spire. Potions, powdered demise. These lose 9 HP at the end of each of their turns. Chip in a bottle, gain 10 block. Next turn, gain 10 block. And Touch of Insanity. Choose a card in your hand. It is free to play this combat. We got Resolving Bugs. Beat Act 3 with the defect to reveal this epic. Defect and Flaw fast became friends and exited the scrapyard. It was sad there. Return to the spire's mid-floors and are met with a massive bug infestation. Get to work in an attempt to reduce the bugs to a reasonable level. Okay. Unlocked. To focus. Essence of Darkness. Channel a dark for each of your orb slots. Ocean of Capacity. Gain 2 orb slots. The effect is still curious. It can change ascensions to make runs progressively harder. Alright, well, let's see what else we got. Daily. Play a single run with all characters and beat Act 3 to reveal this epic. Tales from the Spire. A being of immense power exercises his mastery of form and space once a day, shifting the very nature of the spire. Now play a randomized challenge once a day. Okay. Oh, I gotta go soon. Or I actually gotta go now. Thank you to everyone who joined me on this run of Slay the Spire. Not sure what I'll begin doing next time around. But yeah, I will see you all later. And until then, please take care.